The men pulled a woman from the vehicle, forcibly removed her clothing, and raped her. They repeatedly stabbed her, killing her, and then they continued to rape her even after her death. This is the sworn testimony of witness Ras Cohen, one of the victims of 7 October horror. The Civil Commission recently released the Silence No More report, a 160-page clinical investigation which revealed that the Hamas aggression was not spontaneous anger or a byproduct of war. It was an organized military strategy where sexual torture was used as a weapon of conquest. Victims represented 52 different nationalities, making this a global humanitarian catastrophe. The Civil Commission identified at least 13 distinct, recurring patterns of sexual and gender based terror across multiple sites, including private homes, public roads, and the Nova Music Festival. We are talking about systematic gang rapes, intentional body mutilation, and deliberate targeted shootings to the head, face, and genital areas of the victims. Women, minors, and men were found completely bound, handcuffed, and physically restrained before the execution. The report details post mortem sexual abuse and horrific desecration and burning of dead bodies, which were then violently paraded through public streets as trophies of war, while the crowds celebrated over them. But the most haunting of all was genocide, which is the deliberate weaponization of family bonds by forcing families into sexual violence against each other. The report documents cases where family members were forced at gunpoint to witness and participate in sexual acts against their own kin, ताकि trauma generation तक रहे. Perpetrators used victims' own social media accounts to live stream their abduction and execution directly to their families' phones. The horror was not limited to 7 October. It went on and on for months, during which some victims lost their bodily autonomy inside the captivity tunnels. We often say that wars are fought on maps to redraw borders, but the historical data is clear. Women and children always bear the highest price of the conflict, and on October 7th, their bodies were turned into the ultimate violent battlefield. Now let's face the ultimate, most uncomfortable truth. Where are all the global human rights organizations, the celebrity activists, and the college campus protesters who march day and night claiming to stand for women's safety and loudly cry out for Gaza? जब पूरे evidentiary proof के साथ systematic sexual terror, genocide and the industrial torture of women, minors and men is laid completely bare, why does your global morality suddenly shut down? True justice cannot be selective. You cannot demand accountability on one side of the border while completely whitewashing and ignoring the barbaric war crimes of a terrorist organization on the other.